My name is Gonçalo Teixeira. I'm a Viewtravel Marketing Director. I also have under my scope the partnerships and all the relationships with partners, potential resellers, and I will be your host for this session. Let me start by what you see on the screen. And this is the place where all the magic happens. This is our website, viewtravel.eu. And at our website, you have everything you need to start using immediately. Viewtravel and other options, other add-ons that Viewtravel is able to present and offer to your usual daily activities. So this is viewtravel.eu. I also suggest that you follow us at our social media at the top right side of this page of our web page. You have our Twitter link, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. So feel free to follow us, to share our content. And this is one of the places where we share not only information about Viewtravel, but also industry insights about the partnerships that we have, and where we share the news about new developments and new releases. So the purpose of these presentations is to help your the purpose of this presentation is to help your presentations stand out from the competition. And here at viewtravel.eu, you have basically an explanation of why we decided to create Viewtravel. Viewtravel is a solution that was created, well, maybe we are speaking about 2014. It has almost 6 years in the market, but in the beginning, the first years were years for creating content, updating our travel media library, and this is what I believe really differentiates Viewtravel from the competition. Please do not unmute. This will be a muted session. Please keep your audio off. So we've decided to create Viewtravel because we saw that travel agencies, not only travel agencies, because we are working with travel agencies, with MICE agencies, with DMCs, with online travel agencies, with airline companies, we are working with hotels. We saw that they were struggling with the way they were presenting their offer. So you as a salesperson, you as a marketing person, you have so much effort, but so much effort trying to speak with your customers, trying to get them on board, trying to speak to make them looking at your offer, and suddenly the way how you present your offer basically kills the business or doesn't allow you to close the deal immediately. So that's why we've created Viewtravel. We created Viewtravel not only because your sales processes and the sales processes of some of our customers were really destroying, annihilating the businesses. Customers, okay, I love speaking with you, but now let me use other tools, let me speak with other travel agencies. All that emails, and I'm not speaking only about the sales process, I'm also speaking about the mistakes, the misunderstandings, sending an email to a customer with a copy with a crop from a GDS screen, sending an attachment with conditions from an operator that works with you that are the wrong conditions. So in order to prevent mistakes, in order to make your sales processes more efficient, and also to differentiate these travel agencies from their competition through rich content, through really cool videos, 360 videos, through really cool images, we decided to create a platform that has the richest content in the market. I'm not saying that we are the only travel itinerary or proposal management tool that exists in the market. You have other solutions in the market. But when we are speaking about content, I believe we have the richest content. We have GDS companies working with us, using our travel media library in order to integrate our videos, our images with online travel agencies that they are working with in order to create some specific solutions. We have travel agencies using our content in order to populate their websites. So they are offering their travel packages, they are presenting their travel packages with videos, including videos that we have. And in a couple of seconds, I will give you a really cool example. And basically, what they are doing is they are trying to keep their customers inside their ecosystem, their sales ecosystem. One of the biggest problems that we have identified, and you know this, is that the customers are not faithful. They are not faithful. They speak with us. I want to go to Brazil or to Japan or to London. So give me your best proposal. I want to know more about Brazil. I want to know more about London, about Paris, about the theme park. Give me all this information, and then suddenly they go away. They go they start Googling. They go to online websites. They try to understand what they should do, or what is the best thing for them when they are performing their trip, and they basically are running away from you. So Viewtravel was designed with the purpose to help you succeed and to and basically it's the difference, in my opinion, from a small sale and it's the difference between a small sale and a massive sale, and also it's the difference from keeping a customer or not. We have a percentage, and basically 75% of the customers that are using Viewtravel, when presenting a proposal with Viewtravel, 75% of the proposals are closed. Well, I'm speaking about proposals, but it's not limited to proposals. You have the ability to use only our travel media database. Let me just use our website here, and if you go here to about, and if you click on who is able to use Viewtravel, you have the ability to use the Viewtravel platform as a leisure and travel company, use the platform for budget presentation and for travel itinerary building. You have the ability to use for MICE presentations. So you are presenting your offer to a corporate company, to a group. You are able to use ViewMice. You don't even need to put a value. You don't need to put a fare there. You don't need to put a price. You just want to make a really cool, but really, really cool presentation to your corporate customer. And when you are visiting this corporate customer, instead of using, for example, a PowerPoint, of course, PowerPoint is a great tool. You have the ability to manage by yourself the pictures, the text. You are able to create a lot of cool presentations with PowerPoint, but you are able to replace the PowerPoint presentations with Viewtravel. And if you still want to use Viewtravel, if you still want to use your PowerPoint presentations, that's not a problem. You are able to add them to Viewtravel, and your customer just needs to click on a button and see your PowerPoint presentation. We have customers that had a lot of difficulties presenting or sending their presentations, their PowerPoint presentations through WeTransfer or through online transfer tools, for example, to banks, because there are really strict rules about the tools you are able to use and how you send the documents to specific departments. So instead of using WeTransfer, they are using Viewtravel. They just send a link and the customer opens the link and see a really cool proposal and itinerary, whatever. So we also have DMCs, tour operators, using Viewtravel. If you have this department, this service, or if you are a DMC, you are able to use Viewtravel just to create awesome proposals that your travel agencies, that your travel agency customers, your customers, are able to share with their final customers. And we also have View Video. View Video basically is the use of Viewtravel API, is a web service, and you are able to, with View Video, to push all the content that we have on our travel media library and integrate this information on your website. Okay, here at viewtravel.eu, you have all this information. This is public and online information, and we are keeping this updated. If you want to know more about us, about examples, you just need to click here and see it. You also have immediate access to our blog. You have immediate access to training materials. Inside Viewtravel, we are updating the platform and we are putting there a lot of training materials. And now let's go to examples. And here at the examples page, you have presentations, you have proposals that exemplify how you are able to change the way you present your offer to your customers and how you are able to make your presentations stand out. Okay? Here you have a Brazil demo video view. Why do we speak about demo views? These are all examples. You are able to use them. If you open the proposal and travel itinerary, you are able to click it, you are able to accept. If it's already accepted, you need to use another one. But these are all demo views. Demo views based on real presentations. Okay? So here you have a presentation from Brazil. This is Viewtravel presentation. A ViewMais presentation from Peru. Okay? In this case, is a TMC that is selling a group experience in Peru, and this is based on the real customer presentation. This proposal was made for a group of 40 corporate travelers, and they belong to an automotive group. You also have a view tour presentation here. Here, you are able to see how easy it is to import a PNR or reservation data or ticket data from a GDS you are working with. And here you have an example of a website video integration. You just need to click and see it. Okay, so let's start by this first one, this Brazil demo view. And now I'm going to click and I'm going to open a Viewtravel presentation.
Dá licença, meu senhor. Dá licença pra ioiô. Eu sou amante da gostosa Bahia. Oi, pra saber seu segredo, serei baiano também. Deixa eu ver. Com meus salves jamais, saudosa Bahia. Teus sobrados e queijo.
Okay. We started with Rio de Janeiro. If I click here and move the video forward, I'm going now to Amazonas.
Nuestro tesoro más grande es el legado que nos han dejado nuestros ancestros. Nuestra cultura, nuestra gente, esta tierra inmensa.
Now let's go forward. Let's go and visit the Cataratas of Iguaçu. And you are able to put up to 50 videos in this presentation. You have the ability not only to put videos, but also to put images. You are able to create your own thematics. You are not obliged to use our travel media library. I believe this is the best option because I believe you don't have the rights to use these videos. You don't have the rights for specific images. You need to pay for that. And that is our responsibility. Viewtravel team has the responsibility of adding the most recent content to the travel media library. You just need to use it. But if you have your own videos, if you have your own pictures, your own images, if you want to create your own thematics, for example, if you have a special agreement with a football club or with a specific company and you want to sell this offer to your customers, you are able to do it. And you are able to control the videos you put here. You are not limited to what we believe are the best videos. If, for example, you want to select a video of or present a video from the United States, well, I'm remembering we have more than 2,800 videos from the United States. You have a lot of videos to select. And instead of receiving an email, instead of receiving immediately a PDF file or something written, your customer is already living the experience. He received the experience. He wants to visit Brazil. He's already receiving the best from Brazil. You are not limited to only one video from Brazil. You can put several videos from Brazil and other countries. And this is the beautiful part of Viewtravel. It's an engaging experience. It's an emotional experience. We are not trying to be logic, not so reasonable, but more emotional, trying to sell some part of this emotional to the buying process, trying to put some part of this emotion to the selling process. Why? Because you need to differentiate yourself. And for example, if I'm here and I'm a customer, I'm a client, and I've just received this proposal, okay, and I want to share this with my family, or I want to share this on my Facebook page or on Twitter, it's very, very simple. I just need to click here and automatically it will create a link to my Facebook page and it will put an image from our travel media library. If you want to share this with a partner, with a colleague, with your family, you just need to click here and it opens a send a view. And the difference between this and an email is that all the interactions are recorded, are registered in the system. And if the customer has something to say about the proposal, it's too expensive, I want you to change this service, I don't want to go to Iguaçu, I want to go to Salvador da Bahia, or I don't want to go to Paris, I want to go to London or to Milan, everything is registered here. And automatically created the business, the subject, put it here an image, and you are able to change this, of course, and edit this information. You are also able to download this information and put this information, for example, in a PDF. If you want to use a PDF, usually our customers use this option because they want to aggregate a PDF file to the proposal that they have on their CRM system or invoicing system for controlling purposes or compliance purposes or auditing purposes. So if you want, you are able to download this PDF and attach this to the purchase order. And all the information that you have here is information that you have on the proposal and travel itinerary. On the left side of the screen, you will see, let me just change the language. By default, we have English, we have English, Spanish, and Portuguese. Let me just put this in mute, okay? And on the left side, you have all the options of your trip. You are able to check your trip information, If you wish, if you have the desire to attach important information to your proposal, you have the ability to do it. When you click here and see information, I have here general conditions attached. This is a document that I've created. Tour operator package conditions, and you will say, well, you are attaching this. Well, I'm attaching this just for demo purposes, and because I believe this is a way of your customers reading this information. Because you have other places in the solution where you are able to manage by yourself all these conditions, all your terms and privacy conditions, all your tour operator conditions, and you even control if your workers, your travel agents, have the ability to edit them or not. Because I did usually one of the things that I do is I reach some travel agencies, I request for a proposal, and not once, not twice, not so many times I received conditions that were not the correct conditions, or had spelling mistakes, or they were deleted in the middle. And with Viewtravel, you have the ability to do everything and control this. If you want to attach documentation, an hotel voucher, for example, you have the ability to do it. You have the ability to put insurance information, or even attach an e-ticket. But the most beautiful thing, in my opinion, is that you don't need to get out of the system in order to know more about the destinations, the places, the locations, the theme parks. In a couple of minutes, I will speak about everything that I'm saying, because you will see that we have a lot of content that is not available, for example, on a GDS or in a booking engine. You want to know more information about a specific river or a lake or a theme park. Where do you have this? You have this on the internet. You will Google it, but the customer will do it outside your system, outside your ecosystem, your sales ecosystem. Now, let's know a little bit more about Salvador da Bahia. You click here, and here you have all the information about, of course, we are always able to put more information, but here you have immediate information about the destination. You know what sockets to use, general information, passport and visa, weather information, currency information, restaurants information, average price. You have average groceries price. So if you lose your credit card, or if you need more information, you have it here. If you want to know more about communications, about safety, high crime rates. Unfortunately, I love Brazil and this is horrible. If you want to know more about how getting around, and others about drugs, sex, whatever. And this is updated by Viewtravel team. You don't need to worry to update this information. You don't need to worry to copy paste this information to a PowerPoint or to an email, because it's here. Now, let's close this and let's see more videos about Salvador da Bahia. In this case, I have activities. If I click here, it will give me information about the country. If I click here on load more, you will have more videos available. Load more videos. Load more, Pipa Beach. So look how much content you have here. Look for the richness of our database. And I'm saying now our, because this could be your database, your daily database. Okay, now let's see some photos. And I've clicked here, and you have several photos about the destination. Now let's check the weather. That's it. And let's use this opportunity to speak about the customer experience. When you send an email to your customer with a proposal, okay, he reads it or not, and what he does next. It's another proposal. It's kept on the email. It's a static proposal, a fixed proposal. If you have any changes to make, you need to send a new email, create a new document, a new PDF. With Viewtravel, you don't need to do that. And the most interesting thing is that Viewtravel is available before, during, and after the trip. If you are a customer, put yourself on the customer's skin. You are traveling to Paris. You want to know more about Paris. What do? You have a map. You go again to Google. You go again to booking systems online. With Viewtravel, and this is a responsive technology, it adapts to the screen of the mobile phone or to the laptop. You are visiting Paris in the middle of the street, and you just need to check your itinerary inside Viewtravel. Okay, and if you are going to an hotel, you click here, and you have a general overview about the hotel you are going to visit. You have photos of the hotel. This is another hotel, photos. You also have videos, and I've put it here, this example, just to explain that sometimes we don't have, so it's at this moment, it's practically impossible to have content about everything in the world. We are putting all our efforts to have all the content possible, but sometimes we don't have it. So when using Viewtravel, if you don't see a video, if you don't see a photo, that's not a problem. You just need to send a message to our support team using the tool. We also know that you are trying to fetch information about the specific destination or hotel. We know that, our system informs us. So we will do our best in a couple of days, sometimes in a couple of hours, to add that content to Viewtravel database. Of course, we need to make agreements, we need to have certifications, authorizations, whatever. So it takes some time to update the database, but we will do it, right? So this is the basic trip information. You have here videos, audio guides available from the destinations. You have photos, like presented in the other area. And you have here a map. So we are departing from France. We are going here. Let's click on the hotel. On the left side, you have the photos. If the hotel has videos, they will appear here on the left side. And this is very useful during the trip. Not only during the trip, but also before. You have apps before, during the trip, and after the trip. The apps that we present by default were selected by us, Viewtravel team. We believe that they are useful. You just need to click here. You have an emergency. You need first aid. You need to know or check for Wi-Fi connection. You just need to click here. You have several options available for download, but you control this. If you don't want to make them available for your customers, or if you have your own app, you are able to put it here. This is free of cost. We put here. These are only suggestions. More things. You have your contacts. You are able to personalize the solution with your contents. You are able to personalize the solution with your own logo, and you have other features available. Let's close this one here, and let's check this View Mice view. So this is a mice presentation. On the left side, you now have, let's see a little bit of the video. Okay. On the left side, now you have more details. You have more information. You have the ability to attach your PowerPoints for the MICE agencies that want to attach their PowerPoint presentations. We are using our SharePoint, so this is our responsibility. You don't need to pay anything for this. And in this case, here you have a Viewtravel presentation. You have the ability to control the information that appears here in these menus. You have the ability to change the names by yourself using the back office options. Of course, this is all managed by an administrator, a system administrator. You have the ability to manage the budget. In this case, it says my booking because someone online on our website came here and clicked here on the accept, because usually you have here a button on the left side, down side, and someone accepted. You have the ability to download to a PDF. You have the ability to check the general conditions. You have the ability not only to attach them to your proposal, but to put them here for immediate access, and they need to click here and accept them. You have the ability to put some comments here. All the comments are registered, and they even are sent in an email to the customer, to the travel agent, whatever. Here you have what the program includes or not, the services. So this is the budget. And this budget was accepted. What do I have more? I have another option here. Accordingly to the tool, Viewtravel, Viewtour, ViewMice, things change. In this case, it's presentation. Let's click here on Viewtour and Itinerary. Here, I have the full program, and this is something that you control by yourself. You have a program based on photos. First day is in Lisbon Airport, a picture from Lisbon Airport. Everything that you see here was added by us, in your case, you. So it's you who controls the information that appears here. It's you who controls the texts, the pictures, the images. You are not limited to our pictures. You can put your own pictures. You also have the option of seeing the itinerary based on video. So Lisbon. Now you arrive on Lima. Then second day you are going to visit the city. You have here several pictures. You have the ability to put it centered to the left side, to the right side, change the font, the type of font, and click. So this is the itinerary. And this basically replaces a PowerPoint presentation. Right? Let's, you have everything that you see here, you control. Even this text here, you control. You have apps, map group. In terms of global view, this is what Viewtravel, ViewMice, and Viewtour has to offer. Now, let's close this view here, and let's close this one here. And let me show you an example. Not a Viewtravel example, not a ViewMice example or a Viewtour example, but an example of View Video. View Video is a very interesting tool if you want to add really cool videos to your website. In this presentation, I'm going to use a real customer. I'm going to use a real website. On our website, you have this one here created by our team. This is a fictional website. So this is a travel agency here. And all these texts were put it by us. This is a fictional travel agency. But now you will see, and let me just click here just for you to see an example of what it appears. And you control this. Wonderful. In this case, this is an iframe that we are putting here. And you have the ability to put videos about destinations, hotels, cruise lines, or if you want to put your proposal here with the ability to click on the left side on the menu, you also have that option available. Now let's go here to a real customer. This customer is using Viewtravel API, and these are real offers that are online, and I'm going to click here. I'm not trying to sell anything from this customer. This is only a demo. It's important to clarify. And here you have a Viewtravel video and Viewtravel images. Let's click. This is a really cool way of making your presentation stand out, I believe. Let's imagine that you have here, this is a fixed static page. What's the difference, for example, between presenting a Viewtravel view, video view, or a photo view? When it's video view, it's based on video, and photo view is based on photo, and this web page. The difference is that you, without any IT knowledge, you are able to control the content that appears on the screen. In this case, this is a website, and or the travel agency has a CMS, a back office system, where the travel agent is able to edit by himself all the content that appears here, okay? Or instead, he has programming knowledge, HTML development knowledge, and he's able to change everything here. So I believe that using Viewtravel is a great option. Let's close this, and let's close this. Let's come here again to our website. And as I said in the beginning of this presentation, here you have everything you need in order to start using Viewtravel. Before I move to and before I exemplify how easy it is to start using Viewtravel and how easy it is to create your first video view, let me just say that if you want to start using it now for free, we have a free trial available for Viewtravel and ViewMice. You just need to click here on Start Viewtravel or visit the pricing plan page. Let's click. And in this case, I have this open. Let me just log out. Okay, and let me just reload. And now you see that here you have the option to start a free trial. You just need to select the plan that best fits your needs. We have basic plans that start on the 10 euros. We have a business plan that start on the 50 euros. And accordingly to each plan, you have several features available. On the left side, you see them. And here you see what each plan has to offer. Okay, and you also have examples. If you click here, you will see examples of each plan available. If you want to start a free trial, you just need to click here, introduce your profile data, and during 14 days, you are free to use Viewtravel. After that, you just need to decide if you want to move to a paid plan. Let's go again to viewtravel.eu. Okay, here I am. And to finish, let me just give you the information that we have more than 28,000, and this information is not updated. So while I'm speaking, this amount of videos this is increasing. We have information about hotels, we have information about cruise lines, restaurants, not only destination information, but also services information that you are able to use in order to create your itineraries. Now, let's go and start the creation of a Viewtravel video view. I'm going to enter with my login credentials. On the screen, you see Viewtravel dashboard. In this dashboard, you control in this case, I'm as a super user. I have superpowers. I am the platform administrator. I have the ability to manage conditions, manage banners, manage users, delete users or inactivate users, add logos, manage menus. I have the ability to control the amount of views created globally, the accepted, the views of the day. Everything is available for my configuration and control. On the left side, I have the ability to manage my agency profile, the users, the banners. The banners are so useful, guys. So the banners, with the banners, you have the ability to do cross-selling. Imagine you are sending a proposal of Tokyo, a visit to Tokyo, but then you want to sell a package of Singapore. On the right side, you have the ability to add your own banners about Singapore, about a car voucher, about a transfer to the hotel, about an insurance. You have the ability to put a central banner every time that a customer receives a proposal. That banner will appear, and you are not only selling Tokyo, you are selling other packages that you have. And I believe this is really, really cool. You have the ability to manage the agency consents. So the platform is prepared for GDPR, and it complies with the global data protection rules. You have the ability to manage the apps, to manage the suppliers you are working with, because you can add the supplier conditions to your proposals, create your own thematics. For example, here in Portugal, and I haven't said it, I'm based in Lisbon, in Portugal. I have a thematic about my favorite football club. They have corporate services, and I've created a specific thematic with videos about that football club. We also have agreements with Real Madrid and others. You have the ability to integrate with Google Analytics and see what the customers are doing with the platform, and manage even the entrance page of Viewtravel, the preview information you control. Your logo will appear. Now, let's start the magic and let's create a view. Okay. Oh, this is the page that you are able to control. You control the text that appear here, and here you are able to put your own logo. So let's create a view. You just need to click here, and let's visit what? This is let's go to Disneyland. Okay, let's go to Disneyland. This is interesting. You can put here a subtitle. Let's put here a trip code, for example, and let's start in Lisbon, where I'm based. Oh, let's put two things. Let me just put here an IATA code, and it appears information about Lisbon, but you have the ability to write the place. We don't have only information about IATA. We don't have only information, IATA codes. We don't have only information that is available on a GDS platform. If you want to visit the theme park, where do you have this information? So let's put here Lisbon. And now let's go. This is not a direct trip. Let's have a scale at Oporto. Okay. Oporto, Portugal. Now let's go to Orly, for example, in France. Let's see what I have here. Paris. Now let's go to Disneyland. Disneyland Shanghai, no. Disneyland United States, no. Disneyland Paris, France. And then let's go to Provence region. Great. And now let's go to the Pyrenees. Well, I'm Pyrenees, France side. Okay. I have the ability to create a video view based on the videos that we have on our travel media library, a photo view based on the images that we have, or a thematic. And if I already have a thematic or a theme created, the ones that we have here by default are only suggestions. They are based on images, random pictures. So I suggest you create your own thematics. And a thematic is I'm going to a Safari and automatically the system creates a photo view about it. Let's use a video view. Let's remove this, a video view about a destination, a cruise and a stay. If it's a cruise, you can choose travel to Asia, select one of the available cruise lines, one of the available ships. So I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to put here whatever it takes. Let's go directly to these destinations. Again, and let me just put this a little bit bigger, you are able to look for regions, for cities, for villages, places, islands, national parks, theme parks, beaches, and much more. All of this is available. You are not limited to IATA codes. Now, let's select an hotel in Disneyland. Let me just check if we have here something. Explorers. Let me, he's just thinking, looking, searching. Okay, at Disneyland. And let's put here another hotel, La Provence, for example. Let's check this and see if we have results. No. Oh, he was thinking. Okay, Studio Provence, for example. Let's use these two hotels. Not ships, not departure date. Let's start on the 21st and it's on the 24th. It's very important to clarify that this is not a booking engine. This is not an IBE. We have the ability to integrate this booking engine. We have the ability to integrate this booking engine with this booking engine. We integrate booking engines with Viewtravel. Sorry. You have the ability to integrate Viewtravel with booking engines, with GDSs, with CRM systems, with invoicing systems. By default, you have to put this information manually. But we have customers that are using, for example, GDS PNR data to automatically populate the fields that you see on the screen. Okay, by default, it's manual introduction, but you have the ability to import information from a GDS or even start the creation of a proposal from a third-party system or from a system you are using. And you click on a button and you create a video. Okay, let's put here a price, 799, price from a file number. This is the proposal reference number. In this case, I'm going to put just a fictitious third-party number because I have active the consent functionality. And it's very simple. You just need to click on See View, and automatically you will have a Viewtravel video view created with the text that you have decided to put here, and the first video that you have here is from what? From Porto, the first place that you are going to visit. Look, my trip, I will start from Lisbon, Portugal, and I'm going to Porto. I want to see information about Porto. Here I have it. I want to see videos about Porto. In this case, for this demo, I don't have it available. And if you want to have more information, here it is. So if you want to click here and see information about, I don't know why this Porto is not presenting. Oh, I know. Now I know. I know because I've created my own playlist. and this is very important, so I was not remembering this. You are able to use Viewtravel playlists, and you are able to use your own playlists, your own videos. So what I've done was I've created a playlist of the Porto city, but I haven't added videos. And the system always has right. He's always right, because if I haven't put it videos, it has nothing to show. So when you create your own playlists, you need to be careful, and you need to make sure that you put videos there. You can use some videos of the standard playlist of Porto, but you can use your own. Okay? If you go here to videos and Disneyland, you will have here videos available. Why? Because I haven't created a specific and tailor-made and custom playlist for Disneyland. For Porto, I have created, that is why they don't appear. So this is not a mistake, this is not an error, this is not about bad configuration. It was me that forgot to put videos here, right? And my trip is, I will depart from Lisbon, I go to Portugal, to Paris, to Disneyland. But I don't want to make this video available to my customers. I want them to see immediately Disneyland Paris. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. You just need to come here, transportation, and inactivate this video, and make these two videos available. Let's refresh. And now you will see a video about Disneyland. And it's very easy, very user-friendly. You just need to try it by yourself. Now, let's go again to the Edit View area. And now you will see that something appeared on the screen. It appeared this: add info flights and add info hotels. When I click here, you will see that I have the itinerary, or I have the trip information here, but without any value. I don't have the airline company, I don't have the flight number. Let's put it a round trip. I don't have anything. I need to put this manually. Why? Because by default I have the system configured this way, because some customers don't need to put this information here. They just say to their customers that the trip is 500 bucks, 500 euros, and they don't want to present this information to the customer. It doesn't need to have that information at this particular moment. But if you want, if you wish, if you have the desire to automatically put here the information, you are able to do it. Let's go to a different browser. Let's go to a different implementation. Let's go to My Views. Here I have several views. I'm waiting for you to see it on the screen. Okay. Here you have several views available. On the top side of the screen, you see here GDS. This is the configuration that I have for GDS. So I have Viewtravel integrated with a specific GDS for demo purposes. You just need to click here, select the GDS, Sabre, for example, give a title to your view, define if it's a video view or a photo view, use a locator. A locator is a PNR ID, a reservation ID, a ticket ID, and automatically all the fields that you have here will appear with information about the reservation data. At viewtravel.eu examples, you will see a proposal example. If you click here on GDS import view, it will open an example, and when you click here on my trip, you have more information. You have the locator ID. This view was created using this locator ID. So we just, let me exemplify. I don't have here anything active, but you just need to come here, select GDS, demo text, put the locator ID and click on create a view. And you will create a view with this information. And automatically we know that this is the passenger name, the ticket number is coming, he departures from Barcelona, you have the airline company, the class, the flight number. You don't need to write it by yourself. Okay, so we have several options available because we have so many different types of customers using the tool that we need to comply with all the demands and all the requests. By default, manually, if you want a custom development, we are available for that. If you want to integrate Viewtravel with a specific system, we have the ability to do it. So it's a world of possibilities. When I click on options, and in this case, what I'm going to do now is log out. Okay, this one. When I click here on hotels, the same. You have the ability to define the entry date, the departure date, the type of room, select off pension. If this information is on your booking system, on your GDS or on any other system, we will retrieve this information, we will fetch this information, and we will populate the proposal with your data. Okay? Close. And like I said a couple of minutes ago, if you wish and if you can't find the destination hotel, cruise line or ship, write us here. You just need to click here. If you want to add your specific terms and conditions to your specific proposal, you have several types of information you are able to control, you are able to add, and this is a world of possibilities also. If you want to create a specific, this site cannot be reached. Why? I was logged out. I was not logged in, of course. Okay, let's use this one. Log in. Let's go to my views. Let's use this example here. See view. Another great thing, let me just take the sound, is you are able to share your proposals with your colleagues. People say, oh, okay, I will need to create a proposal from scratch. That's not true. If you already have a proposal, like I have here, several proposals that you will see now on the screen, it's very easy. This is the view, let's go to Disneyland. You just need to click here and duplicate the view. And now you have a new proposal. And you just need to change the name or keep it. And you already have this information here. Maybe you just need to change the price because it's cheaper. It's very simple. And let's click here. Test. Trip code 123. See view. Third party name. Okay. You are right. And a new proposal was made. Options. My views. Now I have two proposals, as you can see on the screen. It was as simple as that. So you don't need to start everything from scratch. And you are able to share proposals with your colleagues. You are even able to share proposals with sub-agencies from a specific group. Promote views. Views of the group. You can see your views and you can see the views of your colleagues if you want, if configured in the system. It's very simple, and we have a lot of examples available here. Okay, let's go again to my account and let's check here. Oh, okay, let's just edit view And let me just finish this by clicking here on View Tour. We have other features available. We have other options available. At the end of this session, if you want, or if you wish, please send me an email and we are available to schedule one-to-one demos, one-to-one sessions. Try it for yourself. I suggest you use the most complete plans in order to use all the features. If you want to try, just try without any compromise. Select a more advanced plan. Do not start with the basic one where you don't have, for example, the ability to use ViewTour. In this case of ViewTour, the system, this is the proposal that I've created. This is the itinerary. So I'm going to Oporto, then I'm going to Paris, Orly, then I'm going to Disneyland Paris. I'm going to the Pyrenees. And it's very easy to create an itinerary. You just need to come here. Do you want to add this is the first day. First day, Porto. Let's add a photo, a generic one. Okay. Click here. You already have a video. Let's put a text. Demo. Let's put here an image. Okay, let's insert this one. You are able to upload your own images, right? So this is the first day at Oporto, and because I already have Oporto created in other proposals, the system automatically goes and fetches the information that I already have here. So you are able to reuse this. And if you don't want, you just need to delete this stuff here. Now, Paris Orly, day 2, Orly. Let's add a photo. I'm just going to use these two ones in order to not waste too much time here. And let's add a video. Moulin Rouge. Great. Lorem ipsum. I'm not going to add any image, right? I'm going to activate this tour. Let's put it as a closed product, no problem. If you want to use additional services, you are able to do it. Let's see the view. Let's see the view. And now on the left side, look, do you remember? I'm not sure if you saw, I had my trip, I had budget, I had no itinerary or view tour. And now when I click, I have the program here. Pictures, the pictures that I've just selected from Oporto, the text demo that I've put it, a picture here, and I can click here. A restaurant in Oporto, for example, or something. Because this is the day 2 on Orly, and by default I had for Disneyland this picture here. And if you want to see it as videos, here it is. Great. Awesome. So it's very simple to use. Now, what I suggest is for you to try by yourself the solution. Go to viewtravel.eu, check the examples that we have there. We have videos. We have a video where we create a proposal from the beginning to the end. Try it for yourself. Use the solution during the trial period. If you already decided to buy, it's very simple. You just need to select the best plan and purchase it. If you don't have an opinion created, if you don't wish to buy it now or try it now, don't worry. What I suggest is for you to follow us on social media, register to our blog, follow us on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and just keep updated about what we are doing, because we will be releasing more and more things and stuff in the next couple of weeks and months. Okay, we have partnerships with several GDS companies. We are a member of Travelport Developers Network, for example. We have agreements with Amadeus, with Sabre, and other booking engines and other partners. So if you have a specific project you want to create, a tailor-made project, we are also available for that. And for that, You just need to come here to the pricing plan and select the custom one, or just schedule a specific conversation with one of our consultants. Okay, now 1 hour has passed. Let me just define 5 minutes, 10 minutes if you wish. You are able to put questions on the chat on the left side here. You have the ability to put all the questions that you want. Before this webinar, I said this was a closed session. I will not open or unmute the audio because I believe it will be a little bit confusing. We will have people all over the world speaking different languages with different pronounces. So if you have any question, any doubt, if you need any additional clarification, I'm going to put here my email. I believe you received an email from myself. I've sent you an email where you have there my email and my contacts. Please use it. On the chat area, I've just shared this with you, and I'm available for any questions. Okay. If there are no questions, okay, let's see what we are receiving here. Hello. Okay. Oh, thank you very much for your confidence, for your trust. We would like to know, so the question is, we would like to know how can we put stopover by flight. Yeah, it's you just need to come here. I believe you are seeing my screen, and you just need to define here on options, transportation, and define if this is a specific point or stopovers. Okay, select an airplane, and this is what you define. You have several options on the left side. Transportation, departure. I believe the internet is slower than myself. You have here transportation, okay, and here you define which type of transportation it is, if it's a stopover or not. We also have information about hotels. One of the things that I do is I'm used to. This is a trick. I love using this view tour tool. I love it. I love it because there I'm able to control everything. I'm able to define if that's a stopover, if I put airport information. So this is one of the options. Another one is here at the transportation area. Okay, and this is where you define it as a stopover. Okay. And if you go to my trip, you will see it differently. So let me just check the sound. Yeah, imagine Madrid, Doha, DPS. Okay, so imagine that you are here. I'm going to my views. I'm going to create a view. Let's go to Doha, or let's go to, let me just put one thing. Let's departure here from Madrid. Now I'm going to Doha. Okay, Qatar. Then I'm going again Doha, Qatar, and then DPS IATA code. So we are going to, let's go to Indonesia. Okay, so I'm departing from Madrid, Spain. Then I'm going to Doha, Qatar. Again, I will departure from Doha, Qatar. If you want to put additional information for Doha, Qatar, you could duplicate, you could triplicate, you could put as many as you want, okay? And then, for example, let's imagine that I'm going from Madrid to Doha, Qatar. This is a stopover. Then I go to Indonesia. And then I go from Indonesia to Doha again, like this. And then I will pass through Milan, okay? And the trip will end in Madrid. Okay, let me just take this from here. Let me just define here a departure date. Okay, 24th, and I will come here. I can put a price, okay, from, well, let's see the view. Let's go to Indonesia. Let's go to Indonesia. And then we have departure. We are going to Doha, Qatar. Then we go to Denpasar, Indonesia. We will pass through Doha, Qatar and Milan, Italy. What I suggest you do is here at info flights. Let's put here as a round trip. I don't have too much time to make this presentation. One of the videos that you have on the examples area explains what you wish to do, okay? So you have there stopovers, you see how you are able to manage the stopovers, because I will spend a lot of time making a presentation here, and the purpose of this webinar is not to make a complete demo of Viewtravel. We also have training sessions for that. I have another question here, or I can do also a one-to-one demo. I have another question that do you know Document Producer Plus e-ticket format for Galileo? Okay, we provide this product to selected agencies. Do you have anything similar to that? If you want to speak about other products, custom developments, tailor-made developments, or any other products besides Viewtravel, I suggest you speak with us in another place and in another session. I will not speak about other products that we have and about the solutions or custom developments, or even solutions that are from Travelport's portfolio or ecosystem. My purpose here is to introduce you to Viewtravel. Okay, so if you have any question about Viewtravel, I will reply gladly. Well, we've just passed 15 minutes from the expected hour, 14 minutes, mostly 15 minutes. My goal with this session was to make you, it was not such a brief introduction, and I'm sorry for that. We have the ability to have one-to-one sessions, and there we will specifically answer to your specific needs. My goal was to introduce you to something different, something that allows you to stand out from the competition, to make your presentations different. We really believe this is a great tool. I also suggest, I'm going to share with all of you not only the video of this session, but also a case study. And on that case study, we will see where Viewtravel belongs and where Viewtravel is inside a bunch of solutions that are available in the market. Okay, and from there you will really understand what we have to offer. Thank you very much for your patience, for your trust, for believing in us. Now, I hope you stay with us, and I hope you move forward with the subscription of Viewtravel. Thank you very much. See you in a future session. We will have more webinars. We will promote this online, and we will also share with you the future dates, and I hope you will be here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, obrigado. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care. Take care.